Going Home, The Mystery of Animal Migration by Marianne Burke, illustrated by Jennifer DeRubio. Going home, we feel the urge to go. It's time for us to travel on. It's something we just know. Many of us look for food, others find a mate. And when the weather starts to change, there is no time to wait. Going home, where I need to be. Somehow I will paddle on, swimming endlessly. From the ocean I will crawl, up onto the shore, laying eggs on a beach where I've been before. Loggerhead turtles hatch from eggs that the mother buries on a sandy beach. They scurry into the ocean where they live for many years. When the female is ready to lay eggs, she usually swims back to the same beach where she was born. Going home, dancing in the sky. Waking from our winter sleep, it's time for us to fly. We rested in our family tree, filling every space, but now it's time to travel on and find another place. Monarch butterflies migrate south to keep warm when winter approaches. They rest closely together in a semi-dormant state, often on the very same trees their ancestors occupied the year before. In spring, they fly north. Going home, I can find my way, navigating toward the coast where I used to stay. When it was cold I had to move, I floated near the shore until I found a warm lagoon where I could eat some more. Manatees migrate as water temperatures change. If the water's too cold, they will die. They often follow the same routes that their parents did, chewing on vegetation along the way. Going home, I feel the time is near. I'm heading where I lay my eggs. I do it every year. I need to cross the wide blue sea, and then I'll eat my fill. Rapidly I beat my wings and use my slender bill. Ruby-throated hummingbirds traveling between their winter and summer homes make an amazing non-stop crossing over the Gulf of Mexico. When they reach land, they eagerly drink the sweet nectar from flowers for the energy they need to continue their journey. Going home, swimming wild and free, to rivers that are cool and clear from the salty sea. I leap, I splash, I charge upstream, swimming on and on. I have to reach my place of birth, it's where I go to spawn. Pacific salmon lay eggs in freshwater streams. The tiny fish swim toward the salty ocean, where they live for a few years until fully grown. Then they find the same river and battle their way upstream to their place of birth to lay their eggs, spawn. Going home, looking down below. The season's here, the path is clear, and we're all set to go. Honking high in the sky, flying in a V. We soar together in a flock, saving energy. Canada geese fly together in a V formation, which creates a current of air that makes it easier for them to fly. They honk loudly to each other, kind of like a buddy system. That way they keep track of each other without looking around. Going home, moving on our way, heading for some icy seas from a nice warm bay. Our babies swim behind us, staying close to shore, traveling up the coastline, 5,000 miles or more. California gray whales spend the winter near California and northern Mexico. In spring, they start the long journey to cold northern waters, where there is plenty to eat. The mothers stay close to the coast to protect their babies from killer whales. Going home, listen to the sounds. Our thundering herd is setting out to our vast calving grounds. The journey spans 2,000 miles, but we were born to run. We're on the treeless tundra now and feel the Arctic sun. Caribou gather in huge herds in winter in evergreen forests where there is some protection from the cold. In spring, they move northward to the tundra to feed on lichens and other low-growing plants and to give birth to their young. Going home, I have the longest way. I travel all around the globe to see the light of day. I'm always moving north and south. I really love to fly. I nest up in the Arctic and dive for food supply. The Arctic tern is the world's champion migrator. It travels over 20,000 miles every year to live in almost constant sunshine. In June and July, it enjoys almost constant sunshine in the Arctic summer. In December and January, it enjoys almost constant sunshine in the Antarctic summer. Going home, I never use the sky. I flap my wings in water, and that's how I fly. My mate will keep our baby warm while I feed in the sea, and then I'll waddle miles on ice to find my family. Emperor penguins fly through the water, propelled by their flippers. They live mostly in water, but in winter they migrate inland onto ice where the female lays a single egg. Then she goes back to the ocean to feed while the egg is kept warm by the male. Going home, by land, by sky, by sea. Our journey back from here to there is still a mystery. We have to move from place to place. You know the reasons why. Our genius is to know the way, and yours to wonder how. Arctic tern, California gray whale, Canada goose, caribou, emperor penguin, loggerhead turtle, manatee, monarch butterfly, Pacific salmon, ruby-throated hummingbird.